Hello, and welcome to the 17th episode of the Pear Tree Podcast, where Sandi and I chat about everything Animal Crossing. Welcome to Re Albi, Sandi.
Hi Luke, thanks for having me on this lovely morning. Nice to be back to morning recordings again.
Yeah, it's a lovely morning. Everything's so green.
Yes, very green. I like your drinks that you've prepared for us.
Green drinks, green dress, green grass.
Oh, green grass. Yeah, I love the green grass is back.
It's good. Very welcome. And look, one of my favourite NPCs is wandering around in the shop. Sahara's here today.
Yeah, I can see her up in the cliff just wandering, waiting for me to go up and not buy anything off her. I have just so long try to get stuff off her, and I think I've got mostly everything that I need now. Oh, she's looking down. Oh.
I got a new wallpaper today. I got the Ocean Horizon, I think it's called. And I got that as both my mystery ticket item and the one that they just had for sale. But it's really cool, and I think it's the first time I've got it.
So you got it twice? I didn't know that had happened. I thought they would give you like a new one, like that you didn't have in your pocket, at least.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Hmm.
Although I guess I got the mystery item one first, so maybe that was.
Ah, right, okay, but.
And maybe I did it the wrong way around.
Yeah, that's probably why. Why did you get that one first? I usually go and see what she's
Because
buying
I always
first.
do it in the same order.
Ah, right, okay. Do the rugs
if I
first?
Yeah, get the rug, small rug, medium rug, large rug, and then by the time you've got those three, you've got 5 tickets, or 6 tickets, but you've got enough tickets to exchange. So then I'll do the exchange, and then buy the other 2.
Ah.
Fascinating, sure.
It
My rug buying habits.
So what's been happening in Re Albi this week? I don't think I've visited this week at all. Have I?
No, I don't think you have. Although we've seen each other at a few parties.
Yeah, lots of parties.
But lots of parties. There's not been a lot happening on Re Albi this week. I haven't done much in the way of renovation or decoration. I love that it's dress weather now. So this dress was in my Abel's a couple of days ago. And for some reason I didn't have it in my storage, but it is my favourite clothing item in the game. So I bought it and put it on, and just as it happened, Poppy was wearing the same dress that day. So it was nice bumping into her wearing that.
Yeah, she's still wearing it because when I came off at the airport and I've just come over into your entrance, she's waiting there, just in front of resident services, waiting to say hi.
Oh, she does love to greet you, doesn't she?
Yeah, I think I said that before. She's always there to welcome guests.
Yeah, I guess I did spend a little while putting down a new path. It's a spring-coloured version of the path. So I replaced the dirt path with the blue flowers that I had over winter.
Right.
And put down one that's mostly green with some nice kind of green, like plants and things in it. What I really liked about this one that I got is that it has single tile ends. So a lot of the paths you have to kind of make a slightly bigger end for it.
Right.
But this one you can finish a single width tile. So I really appreciated that. I'll put the code up in the description. But I'm not 100% sure I want to keep using the path on the island. I think that the paths that you get with the game, official paths, they just look so much better, but they just don't have anywhere near as much versatility of kind of like being like natural looking and winding through corners and things like that. So I'm always really torn whether to keep using it or not.
I really like the look of the path, but again, I don't like the fact that they don't show up on your map, and they take up so many design spaces. I've just never got enough to give it, to even try it. And it's just a lot of work.
I know.
I'd be constantly kicking it
is a lot
away
of
as well.
spaces. You do kick it away a lot. Like I said last week with the trying to run.
It does look good though.
But
I really like it.
I've got 2 versions of it in my custom design slot, so I think it's taking up about, I think one is 16 and the other is 9. So it's taking up like 25
right, okay.
design slots.
I don't think you need 2 versions of it then. I need to check out the green one that you're talking about. I've not seen it yet.
Yeah. What I really want is just the slight wearing away of the grass where you naturally walk, which I guess is what happened in New Leaf.
Yeah.
And I think that's a nice touch, where it's mostly grass but a slight wearing away, so it's slightly dusty or muddy.
Well, yeah, but mine's, I like the grass as well, so in New Leaf I would have set walk pathways that I would want people to walk, and I was one of those people like, stay on the path, like, because I didn't want my flowers trampled and I didn't want my grass wearing. But when you do have those paths and people are constantly walking it, when you take up the paths, it has got that natural line that I did like. But then if paths are there, it's more people are more likely to follow the paths if they are down. So I never actually got to see my nice walk wear.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to really pick exactly where you want the wear to happen so that it kind of guides people as a path. And that's the nice thing about having this custom path that you can put down wherever you want. You can lead people around your island. But I don't know, I'm always in 2 minds about it and thinking about it. I think the reason I still have it mostly is because it's a lot of work to actually take them all away. It's relatively easy to change over to a new style because you mostly just go and replace the ones that you've already got, and it just appears in the right place.
Can you not just erase the designs and then it'll make everything go?
I don't think you can erase them like that. I think you can only erase them with like a white square.
No, I thought.
Which puts a what?
Oh, does that put the white? No, because I think, see, when people are doing the moving the getting their stones or their fossils in one place and they're covering their islands with mannequins, I thought that's what they did, was like just erase the design and all the mannequins disappeared.
I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try. Maybe I've just been pressing the wrong button. I'll have to
maybe maybe you can. That's what I just assumed everybody did, because otherwise that's a lot of work going around picking up mannequins.
Yeah, it would be a lot of work, wouldn't it?
Oh, it's a lot of work anyway, putting the mannequins down, to be honest, so I suppose it's not much of a big ask.
I've managed to just get 3 of my rocks lined up in a row by accident, so I'm quite happy with that. I really admire the people that have got the dedication to make beautiful rock gardens, but I don't have the patience for that. So how's your week been?
Oh,
how's Lockroom?
I've been busy. I've played so much this week, but not. I'm working on my area that you get a wee sneak peek of the other day.
Yeah.
That's why I still got
secret project.
Yeah, my secret project. It'll not be a secret for much longer, but that's why I've got my work gear on today. This has been my working outfit all week.
It's a good outfit, I like it.
Yeah, only changing for our parties at night. But yeah, it's been very busy. But because I've been out working a lot, I've been speaking to the villagers a lot more as well. The jocks have been out, and I'm beginning to appreciate their dialogue a wee bit more. Maybe it's because they're cute jocks. Maybe that's what it is. I haven't been hanging along with you for too long. Only liking cute people. Cute.
You've got some cute jocks.
Rudy,
I liked meeting Rudy when I popped over.
I think I've been stalking him. I've just been like following him around. And him and Willow were arguing the other day. And this is the first time I've seen Willow angry. Like, you know, the wee steam coming out her mouth. And no, it was during the conversation. It wasn't like after it. She was just saying that Rudy was telling her about what he did in her childhood, and it was all about muscles. And she was asking me what I liked, and I've just replied books as one of the options. And then he's like, oh yeah, I like books, I like lifting books. And then she was throwing books, and then Willow was like steaming, and then she called him barbaric for throwing books. It was quite funny.
I can't imagine her angry.
I know, that's why I was so surprised, because when I seen the wee conversation, and I just ran over to see what they were talking about.
I think I'm slightly obsessed with Willow. Like, she is the one that I run to try and find when I arrive at your island. And I talked to her multiple times. I don't know what it is about her. I've never really been that, like, fussed about any of the sheep up to this point. But she's just really remarkable, and she's got such a cool manner. I really enjoy her.
Yeah, I've got a weird liking to Willow as well. And I've had snooty sheeps, not in this game, but in previous games, and I just never got on with them. But no, I really like Willow as well. But I'm going to say bye-bye to her as soon as I've got a photo, I think, whenever she gives me it. But Shari gave me a photo.
We might have to make an arrangement to
would you like Willow?
Come and stay here for a bit.
Oh, that would be nice. Shari gave me a photo this week.
Oh, nice.
So I've got Shari and Huck on the waiting list to leave, I think. That's the only 2 photos I have at the minute.
I got a couple this week.
Oh, did you?
After complaining to you, I hadn't had any photos for weeks. I got freckles.
You've been listening.
Well, no, because I got freckles, I think, when I touched down after last week's recording.
Yeah.
So...
she's not been there long, but maybe it was a party that you threw for her.
She's great. I like her, but I think that if she wants to leave, I won't stand in her way. And I got a photo from Tom as well. That was amazing, because I walked in on him, and like he was just stood, sleeping.
Aww.
You know, when you go into their house and they're just stood there dozing. And he said something like, bananas, taste like wood, scary bananas, he said. And I gave him some fruit. He was okay with me waking him up, he didn't mind. And then he gave me his photo.
That was nice.
That was very nice.
What does his photo say?
Oh, I didn't even check.
I think not check? It's the first thing I do.
Yeah, I think I still have it in my pocket, actually. I'll go.
When was that? Just today?
No, ages ago.
No. Oh, right.
I'll go and put it up and check and post a photo. So we've hung out a lot this week because there's been tons of birthdays, right?
Yeah, I've been to, I think, 4 birthdays this week.
So
4, yeah.
We talked about birthdays loads last week because we had birthdays on our own islands. But this week we've had birthdays on lots of our friends' islands, haven't we?
Yeah, we went to Molly's.
That was
at the start of the week,
really cute because Molly and Lolly were there together.
Molly and Lolly, yep.
I can't think of anything cuter than that.
I know, and Molly's just so cute. Because she remembered me because she's actually from another friend's island, and I was surprised because she's I felt like Sandi, I didn't expect to see you here, and I was like, what's she talking about? Like, that was nice. But she was also saying that she writes in her island every day, and she thinks that she's going to need a lot of pages for her party, so she obviously had a good time. It was cute.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I love Molly, and we saw Zaka's birthday as well. That was fab.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, house decorations were amazing.
That was great. Yeah, there's a great party laid on for him. It's amazing. Who else did we see? We went to see Serrano as well, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't think we went there at the same time, but
oh no, we didn't on that night.
He was looking very smart, and I love it when they've got their wee suits on.
Yeah, that top looked brilliant on him. Yeah, I like that.
So when I went there, I was going to say his owner, but our friend whose island who Serrano lives on, he must have been searching because I went there and we were matching like colours, like colour coordinated outfits, because I searched for Serrano's favourite colour and it was beige, so I had a beige dress that I never get a chance to wear, so I had put that on. And so was I keep going to say owner, that's so horrible. His friend.
His resident rep.
Yeah, the island representative. Aye, oh my goodness. Owner.
That's a bit more of a mouthful though, isn't it?
Yeah.
His friend is nice. And we got to see Judy as well, which was great.
Yeah.
And we ended up accidentally kind of coordinating for Judy's party, didn't we? Because we both came dressed as stars.
Dressed in star glasses. I kind of knew that because you had asked to borrow star glasses, and I had a different colour, but also our dresses. I had put on this Japanese inspired outfit, and you had obviously on your Japanese inspired outfit, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I love
just different colours.
Yeah, I love the fact that they when you wear a bag with them, the sleeves go up. That's really cute.
Oh, is that just when you wear a bag? I thought that was just part of the outfit. That was just the style, I mean.
Long sleeve if you're just wearing the kimono, but when you put the bag on, sleeves go up.
Did they roll up? Ah, I didn't know that.
Did you have
I'm glad I never
on?
wore a bag. No, I never had a bag, so my sleeves look different. That's why our dresses kind of looked a bit different as well, because your sleeves are rolled up and mine's weren't.
I had to wear the star bag, the star pochette.
To match your glasses.
Although Judy spent quite a lot of that party dancing around with her eyes mostly closed.
What is that about? I didn't realise. I don't know. I didn't really. Judy is cute, but she's not. I don't know. I don't see the appeal with her. And her eyes were just freaking me out because she was like constantly closed. Or she was staring into the wall, like dancing into the wall. But I think all villagers do that anyway.
Yeah, they all do
that. That annoys me when I go into the house and I'm trying to get a picture of them and they're into the wall. That's probably why most of my pictures are like from a wall.
It's good that you can do that though, isn't it? I do like Judy. I think she's really cute. I think her sparkly eyes are strange. And I like her the best when you see her little pupils. When she does like an astonished look or something like that. And it's kind of the same with Biscuit. Like his normal, completely white eyes are a bit strange. And he's definitely cutest when you see his little pinprick pupils come out. But yeah, she's really cool. I like her. I'd like to have her on my island one day.
Yeah. I loved her dress. I was expecting her to wear something pink because that's her favourite colour.
Yeah.
But she had this lovely black dress on, and she looked very glam.
And Eric was at her party, and he gave me this really weird, like, little speech about how it reminded him of his 6th birthday, and that was the year that the clown came and never left. I was like deeply troubled by that weird anecdote.
Eric was so cute. I liked him.
He did look
and
cute.
He invited me to his next party, his party.
Oh, nice. Well, don't go dressed as a clown.
So hopefully, yeah. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
Else you'll never leave.
Yeah, I think that was all the parties so far this week.
Yeah.
There's still time for more.
March is a busy month for birthdays. We did also get to have a very cute Pear Tree watch party this week, which I thought was lovely. We did a live premiere on YouTube, and some of our friends came over and hung out while we watched. It was lovely. And Barold was there too, which was nice. Made a little appearance.
Yeah, I missed the party, but I was there in spirit.
I can't believe you missed an opportunity to put party frock on.
I know.
But we might do it again.
No, but Yeah, there's always next time. I think he'll maybe make an appearance this week.
I think it would be
We'll do it
nice to
again.
do a regular launch time, because we've always tried to release our episodes on Sunday, and they're almost always ready by that time. So I think we'll make that a regular thing. Yeah, after everybody had left, all my villagers were like napping, and it was kind of like they were all like sleepy from
Tired out.
entertaining. It was very cute.
Yeah, that's funny.
So I've been noticing this thing this week, and I wanted to ask you about it. Do you remember how we said that the villagers started taking their phones out and taking pictures a little bit before we got that feature for ourselves?
Oh, yeah, the reactions, do you mean?
Yeah. And I think
Right.
we said at the time, maybe it makes sense to look at what the villagers are doing in case it kind of like hints at things that are coming out in the game. Because I didn't notice anybody saying back at the time, oh, the villagers have started taking photos of stuff. Maybe that's a hint to new content. But basically, anytime they do anything now, I'm like, is this foreshadowing something that's going to be happening in game soon? And like this week, I'm sure I've seen lots of new dialogue that has started to make me think we might be getting some more villager interaction.
Like what have you been hearing?
Well, so the first thing was I got a letter from Poppy, and it said, I'm writing to ask if we can plan to do something together soon. And I saw that and I was like, because you never planned. You do stuff with your villagers, but it's always spontaneous. They always run up to you. You never plan it. So when she said plan, I was like, maybe they're going to bring back the thing where you can like go to a villager's house, or they can come to your house at an allotted time and like hang out together in the house. That would be amazing. I'm probably just reading way too much into it, but that got me a bit excited. But then like a couple of other comments, one from Butch, he was just saying like how he liked fruit punch, but then he was like, let's get one together sometime. So obviously that got me thinking. And then Freckles said something really similar, which was, we need to have a picnic sometime. So I started getting a little bit excited that maybe there was going to be some kind of like interaction coming, like you could arrange to do things ahead of time, which would be really cool.
Oh, that's quite interesting. That'd be good. Oh, imagine that.
I'm probably reading way too much into it.
I know, you're just getting my hopes up for nothing now.
But fruit punch,
or meeting up in
picnics,
Brewster's,
be good, wouldn't it? And like slightly different, and this probably isn't a thing, but when I went to Judy's party at Solstice, I bumped into a couple of old villagers. So the first one was Nan, and first of all, Nan didn't recognise me. It was like, oh, a new face. But I also talked to Gabby, who was my resident for quite a while, like back in the early days, and who went to live on Solstice. But Gabby was like, hey, I'm going to come back to Re Albi and do like a concert there. And it's going to be like it's going to be an I'm Back concert to pep you all up again. And I'm sure that's just the pop star peppy dialogue, but I thought it was really cute, and it made me think about your old villagers coming back and visiting you in New Leaf, which is obviously really fun.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice. I've never had that. I don't think I've ever met a Pepe. Oh no, I think there's only one villager that I've had that I still see, and that's Raymond, who I had briefly, and he'll still talk to me when I go visit my friend. But I don't think I've ever had that dialogue before. That would be good. Like I said, Brewster, we need Brewster to meet up for drinks. We need Brewster to see our old villagers. He is.
You think he's the
The
key?
middleman. He is the key. We can't do this without Brewster.
No.
I know I had wrote down in my notes today not to mention Brewster because I'm just sounding like
Yeah, I wasn't
banging on about it.
sorry, I wasn't trying to lead you there, but
No, I know, but he's just on my mind. No, but I'm not going to like give up the game if he's not there.
no, I know.
But it would just top it off for
I
me.
think what would make sense is that if there was like an off-island cafe that you could go and visit. I don't think I've thought about it in these terms before, but if you went to visit Brewster off-island, it wouldn't be so strange if your villagers or other people's villages were there as well.
Yeah, aye, that would make sense. That would be a bit like the main street because it wasn't actually on your island as such, although it was obviously part of your. But it still was away. Oh,
I really like that idea. I think that's really cool.
Oh, could that be Tortimer's Island?
Well,
and
it could be
have games there as
yeah,
well.
it could be something like that. It would be really nice if you and I could both go to an off-island place like at the same time, because obviously you can't visit Nook Miles Islands or Halves Island together. But imagine if you could go to, say, like Brewster's Island and meet up with old residents. But the residents wouldn't be able to kind of remember you like specifically because obviously there could be multiple versions of the same, like whose Shari would be there. If Shari was there, would it be your Shari or my Shari? Or
right, okay.
Lisa's Shari? There's a lot of Sharis. So their dialogue would maybe have to be a bit generic, but I kind of like that idea.
Yeah. I've spoke about Tortimer's Island, I think, before. I want Catherine to come back and take me there. And that'd be nice if Brewster was there as well. Everything that we want in one little island. Because I do miss, I think I've spoke about it several times, I think, the island games and the island tours. I miss them. And if anything that I had to bring back from New Leaf, it would be that. But
yeah, it's definitely good fun. And now that we can have, more people on our islands, I guess maybe it would make sense if you could have more people on Tortimer's Island, like play with up to eight characters.
Yeah, I think the games would be much fun.
As much as I'd like to see old features that are really cool, like that coming back, I like to think that they're, working on new features and doing things, new things that are better as well. So
I know, we just always want more.
Yeah.
We would be complaining if they never gave us any new stuff, and we're complaining that they never brought on new stuff back. But can't keep everybody happy, so. And as I said last week, I'm over 2,000 hours now, so I've obviously been very happy for a while.
Yeah, that's pretty good going for any game, I think. There's just something about any new piece of dialogue that just gets me excited, because you do see a lot of the old dialogue repeated again and again. So as soon as I see something new, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm just going to burst your bubble here, but I think the picnic thing is maybe due to the weather, because I don't know if we'd have a picnic thing in the winter.
Oh, maybe it's that.
Just because it's going into warmer weather. Yeah, and we never seen it last year because we didn't have winter, we were straight into spring, summer. So you might not have noticed that.
So, but saying that...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's okay, you can burst my bubble, that's fine. But saying that, when we release our next episode, the game is going to have been out for 1 year and 1 day. How unbelievable is that?
I know, it's crazy.
So we're just like, almost just like a week away from having been playing this every day for a year.
That's mad, and it's just been a crazy year. But it's been so quick. I'm looking forward to it.
The game couldn't have come at a better time, really, could it?
Oh yeah, like I think I was just wanting it any time, but yeah, that time was perfect, I think.
Maybe next week we need to get together some memories from the last year.
Oh my goodness. I'll need to start just now.
But yeah,
So much photos.
I end up with like maybe about 200 photos a week, probably, to go through when we do these recordings. So generally I'll go through my photos from the week, like in the morning or the day before we record, just so I've got an idea, like jogs my memory about what happened during the week. And I've definitely been taking more photos since we've been doing this. But yeah, 200 photos a week, I don't even want to do the maths I don't even want to count, like add up how many that is over a year.
No. But no, it'd be good to look back. I always, if I mention something, I feel like earlier on in the game when I have to go and find a photo of it, I always like get so caught up looking at all the photos and reminiscing about earlier, like how when we all played together, and even just my island, like all the villagers that I forgot about. I feel so bad. Like I forgot he was on my islands.
Yeah, your favourite villagers from back then that you miss, you never think about
Yeah,
anymore.
and they were just, I was unappreciative of them all, but yeah, it'll be good to reminisce, and I'll need to have a look at my best bits of the year.
So, you got any hot villager gossip for me this week, Sandi? What's been going on in Lockram as you've been going about your secret mission?
Well, just because you mentioned Willow earlier that you might take her, just be warned.
Be warned.
Huck had a thought bubble above his head the other day, and I was like, yay! Like he's going to ask to leave. Not that I want him to leave because he's cute, but
yeah,
it was someday because obviously I'm after Graham Morphew, and he's obviously the only ones I had a picture of at that time, and he had a thought bubble, so I ran over to speak to him, and he's like, oh, he just wanted me to deliver something to Willow, because apparently they had a prank war together and he was feeling a bit bad for it, so he wanted to give her a gift. I was like, alright, that's nice, I'll take it to her. And I took it to her, and it was a frugal dress, which I thought was a prank in itself.
Yeah.
But, Willow had tried it on, and I was like, nope. And then she put it away, but I know she's going to bring it out at some point. It's because she's so cute, and it's a brown one as well. It's not even as if it was actually I don't think there's any nice colour of the frugal dress, like bright colours of it. So it looks really.
It doesn't seem like it would be her style, really.
No. Although she did say to me after I had told her no that she thought she could have pulled off anything, but clearly not, or something like that. And then I felt bad for saying that not to wear it, because she is going to wear it at some point anyway, so there was no need for me to say no. True. I should have just let her wear it and get over it with.
Oh, maybe I should warn you about.
Just be warned.
Maybe.
What's Graham got?
No, he hasn't got anything, but maybe I should warn you about his temperament, because he had an argument with Freckles and made her cry this week. And it was because they'd got together and played a game of Space Hammer Blaster, and Freckles had absolutely smashed Graham. And Graham was like, oh, it's the first time I've ever played it. And Freckles was really upset. She was like, oh, I thought I was like really amazing, but God, you're just like a complete novice. But then he admitted that he lied, and he was only saying that because he was really embarrassed that Freckles had beaten him so badly. And actually, like he would have a rematch with her to try and make it up to her. But
that's not bad.
Yeah, he was.
That was him being.
He lied to try and save face.
He's a wee bit of pride.
Well, maybe it wasn't so much what he said, but it was the fact that he made Freckles cry that was a bit upsetting to me.
It's probably not. Well, I think Freckles has been over dramatic.
That's probably very true. Yes, that's quite in keeping. She's quite dramatic.
And maybe she's just acting. She's just trying out for her latest audition.
She could be.
Putting on a tears. Oh, do you know the other week? had like the two of them singing at the same time, but they were singing different songs.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's happened again. Tybalt, which I think's weird because he's been singing a lot, and I only noticed him singing after I noticed Rudy singing, because I just didn't think Jock sung that much. But he was singing in the like this plaza, and I was just sitting down watching him. Tabby's like walking along, giving him the side eye as if to say, "No, that's my gig." Like so.
Yeah.
So a wee while after, she came back and she'd changed into her comedian's outfit, which I think is hilarious because it's like it's all sparkly. Because before she had her Christmas jumper on, so she's changed into that and she's upside Tybalt singing a different song. So I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. But then Shari came along and she started singing the same song as Tybalt, and Tabby was just being herself and doing what she wanted. But it's so horrible. I did sit down and watch it just for a nice picture, a wee video, but I hate it.
It's bad enough when they sing along to a KK song, but you can still hear the background music. That's bad enough without another person like singing singing a different song.
Yeah, and I think when I was recording Tybalt singing, I was dancing along, so you can also hear my like footprint, my wee stamps on my feet, and then Tabby's walking along, you can hear her wee footprints as well. I think they should just mute I'm a bit like you. I don't like the background music on when you can hear them singing.
It must be to do with how close they are to the stereos, because I caught Butch singing on the beach and he was really far away from like all of the stereos at the entrance, but he was still singing KK Stale Cupcakes. So even though you couldn't hear Stale Cupcakes even remotely, you could just hear the background music and the waves, but he was still singing that song. Or maybe it's just they walk past and it's like catchy, and they walk away going because they've just, like you do in real life when you hear something on the radio that's catchy. Maybe it's that.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's annoying, but it's also quite cute when they're singing. I just like watching them. I did just turn the sign down and just watch them anyway.
I like that Tabby was just like, whatever, I'm going to do what I want. I don't care what you guys are singing. I'm going to sing my song. I'm going to put on my sparkliest outfit to do it.
It's so funny. I don't know where she got that. I don't know if I gave it to her by accident or somebody had gifted it to her, but I think it's just funny every time I see her with it. It's just so funny.
Oh, she's great.
Oh, she asked to leave. I don't know if I said to you earlier. She asked to leave this week.
That's just devastating.
It is. And I was honestly, I nearly let her go, but not because by accident. I was just thinking, oh my goodness, this is like, she's actually asked to leave. And I know it's completely random, but she'd never asked to leave before. And I was thinking to let her go, but then I couldn't do it.
You have to be really careful, like, that you pick the right one at that moment.
Yeah, no, I was like, definitely, I knew when I was like, no, but then I was like, before I pressed it, I was like, no, do I let her go? And then she said, oh yeah, you're right, I'm a crucial part of this island, and she was right, so I'm glad I said no. I think that's been it on the locker room, apart from my redecorating.
Oh, I look forward to seeing all that stuff next week. That'd be great.
Just as I was heading to yours, I moved because my house, Nooks and Abel's are all on the beach just now, and I moved Abel's last night because I'm trying to move it. I just need to move her over a wee bit, but I need to move it to a completely different spot, and I ran out and it wasn't there, and I literally oh my god, what happened? Like, where's Abel's? Because I forgot that I had moved it like late last night, and I panicked thinking like it just disappeared.
I've got a couple of houses shoved on the beach at the moment, but I don't really know what I'm doing.
I've already got my plan for where I want to put them now. I've got that in my head, but I just can't do it now because I've got other things happening. But I do have a plan for when need to go back to normal or some sort of normality.
So do you think we'll get the grand reveal on next week's episode then? Because there'll only be a couple of days
definitely, yeah.
before anniversary then.
Yes, we'll have a reveal before then. But hopefully it'll be fun for anyone who would like to come and join in.
Cool. Well, good luck with all your decorating. I hope you have a good week. Hope your villagers are all doing all right.
Yeah, and I'm going to need to go and say hello to your villagers. I haven't seen them all week.
Feel free. Yeah, you go and say hello. Great. Well, this has been really good fun. Thanks for coming over and chatting. It's always good to catch up on all the gossip. And thanks to everybody for joining us on this episode. It's been lovely to have you. And I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.
Bye.